Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here, and in this one I'm going to show you guys how to complete the new Easter egg which has just launched today. So if you guys have finished up the last mission, you will have this locked diary unlocked. Now I already made a video showing you guys exactly how to get started on this, to give you guys a few hints on how it is you could crack this yourself. But now that we have completed everything, I'm going to show you guys the complete guide on how you can actually get this Easter egg done and actually unlock quite a few of the new items that were added into the game today. So if you watched my last video that I uploaded a few hours ago, I showed you guys exactly what to do with this diary. There's actually a new little island in the dead center of the map where you can take this book and actually get started on like a little ritual you have to do in order to spawn one of the brand new portals. So next to this new mission, there's actually a small island and you can go over there to the Aether Rift. Now you will need to get a few of the special items which tie in with the last story mission that we did. So the last story mission had you guys going to these different little rifts, and as you charge them up, you would notice that there's a small item inside of each of the rifts that we had to clear. So I'll show you guys what I meant here. We just take a look at this video. So you'll see that this one has a CCTV camera in it. Each rift had a different item, and so what we had to do is actually go around the map and find these items and then bring them back to this new island. So it does sound a little confusing at first, but I'm gonna walk you guys through all of the steps in order to get this done. So in order to get started, all you're going to need is that diary, which you should have unlocked after completing that story mission. Now, if you come to the center of the map, there's a new storm that pops up, this giant tornado. And when you get to this tornado, you're going to find these 4 new podiums that are here. And all you have to do is go and collect the 4 items and then basically just bring them back to these podiums. Now, one thing to keep in mind is there's actually a glitch right now with these podiums where you can't actually interact with them. Now, Treyarch has actually posted on their Twitter saying that they're working on this right now. So there's a good chance that you might not be able to do this for a few days. But if you get lucky enough and are able to actually interact with these podiums, I'm going to show you guys each step in order to actually get this done. Now, this took upwards of like an hour to get this to work, just due to the fact that the interact is literally buggy when you go up to it. It's supposed to tell you to like hold square or hold X, but as you can see, it doesn't really show you anything. But I'll show you guys exactly how to get all of the steps done. Each of these podiums have a different icon on them, and we just have to go out and search for those items. So the first item we're going to have to get is a dog collar. This is one of the items that you'll have to find. Now, in order to get the dog collar, all you have to do is literally just go up to any of the dog houses in the game, and if you just drop a Molotov inside the dog house, it will drop the dog collar for you. So that's one of the easiest ones to get. You can actually spawn in with a Molotov and you can actually get that done pretty quickly. Now from there, there's going to be 3 more items you have to go and get. So you will also need to get yourself the CCTV camera. The CCTV camera can be found by just finding one of the harvester orbs on the map. Now, if you guys don't know what the harvester orbs, there's those big purple balls that fly around the map. Now, you will need to use a special ammo type. You actually have to hit the harvester orb with the dead wire ammo. Now, as soon as you do this, it's going to drop the surveillance camera for you, and you'll be able to get that item out of the way. So at this point, you should already have the surveillance camera and the dog collar. Now, after that, the only thing you're going to need to do is find the pills. Now, in order to find these pills, what you need to do is find yourself one of the infestations, not the strongholds, but the infestations, which are found all around the map. Now, once you're in here, make sure that you're using the brain rot ammo and just simply shoot one of those yellow cysts that you can find in there, and it will drop you guys the pills. Now, once you guys have all of the items that are required, you can bring them back to this ritual site and actually place all of them inside of the correct podiums. Now, once you place the items down, it will spawn in a small boss. And once you defeat that boss, you'll be able to go into the final new area. Now, once you get into this final new area, there's going to be a bunch of little missions to complete by going up to the different bunnies that you'll see inside of the area. Now, in order to find these bunnies, they're going to be spawned in randomly, so you actually have to like listen for their laughs. And once you go and complete these, you're just going to be completing contracts in there. But the thing is once you get into this new zone, it's going to be tier 4. So you will want to try to have a full team. All of you guys are going to want to be pack level 3, because once you get into this new zone, it's actually going to be tier 4, and you're going to have to complete 3 contracts in order to actually finish out that new zone. So once you guys are in the new zone, there's going to be a bunch of new contracts to complete, and if you complete these contracts, you'll have a chance at getting some of the new schematics. So once you're in that new area, you'll be able to unlock the aether blade as well as the golden armor. So both of these items are extremely powerful, but you can only get them basically in tier 4. And in order to access tier 4, you have to go through all of these different steps in order to actually get the schematics and blueprints available to get these items any single time you want to spawn in. So it's definitely not as big of an update as we're used to seeing in DMZ, where there'd be a bunch of new missions, but there is a whole new zone that you can access through doing this Easter egg. And then once you're in there, you can get a bunch of new items and take them back into the normal zombies. So I'm definitely interested to see where they're going to go from here and if they're going to bring out some more missions, hopefully soon. Hopefully they don't make us wait like a whole new season in order to get new missions. But that's pretty much it. That's all of the content they've added today. And if you really wanted to, you could probably get it done in a few hours. But I want to show you guys all the steps in order to actually get this done. Now, I do believe once you've done the quest once you've found all of the different items like the dog collar and the CCTV camera, things like that, I don't think you're going to have to do that again. You should be able to just go right back in to Zone 4 once you've done the quest once. So that's the only upside to actually getting all this done. But that's pretty much it. So hopefully it helps you out, and I'll catch you in the next one.